All right, it's time for a Rabe review. And guess what, guys? We're going to mix it up just a little bit today, keeping you on your toes. We're going to start off with some TV news, because sometimes there's so much TV news, I don't have time at the end. So let's start with that. Are you ready for this? You know I'm obsessed with The Office. Well, guess what's happening, guys? Oscar Nunez, who played Oscar on The Office, is set to reprise his role, sorry, I sometimes say reprise, as Oscar on the new Office follow-up show, which is rumored to be called The Paper. So, you know, they sold Paper at Dunder Mifflin. I think this might be about, you know, Dunder Mifflin was a struggling paper company. It might be about a newspaper company who's kind of struggling. Anyway, it's in the same universe, the same world. Oscar will be there. No word on the timeline of when the show will come out, but of course I will be watching. I mean, why not? Also, good news. I was just catching up on this season yesterday. Next Level Chef. Love that show right here on Fox. Next Level Chef is renewed for seasons 5 and 6. 2-season pickup renewal for the Gordon Ramsay show. Doesn't surprise me. I do love the show. It makes me want to cook and makes me want to eat. Also, the new hit show that I love, Doc, has already been renewed for season 2 with a 22-episode season 2 pickup. 22. That's an old, like, we're gotten used to like 8 episodes, 10 episodes now, like with our streaming shows. That's a lot of episodes. That's Grey's Anatomy episodes, I'm just saying. So yes, Doc, hit show, it is coming. Now this next one, guys, is not TV news, but I had to bring it up. I was telling Maddie about this the other day, about my friend Diane Warren. And I call her my friend because I've interviewed her, and she is the nicest human alive. She is one of the best songwriters of all time. She just lost her record-breaking 16th Oscar. She's been nominated 16 times, never won, and she's written so many songs for movies you would know, like from Armageddon, No, Don't Wanna Close My Eyes, like tons of songs. I feel bad for her and I love her. I just wanted to throw that out there. Diane Warren, I hope your time is coming because you deserve it. She is so kind. Oh, and then also just some Valley news. Finally, Jax Taylor has admitted that he's now sober, but he was addicted for the last 10 years to alcohol and cocaine. Makes so much sense. Brittany came out with a statement saying, now I can finally speak my truth and tell you about the struggles of our family because he's admitted to it. So now he has. I don't know if this will play out in season 2 of The Valley, but that is coming out soon on Bravo, so be looking for that. Okay, now we will move on to a Rabe review of a TV show. The show that was in my top 3 list a couple years ago, The Righteous Gemstones. Now, it's back this Sunday for their 4th and final season. Now, this was one of my top 3 shows, and I did think season 3 was a bit weak, but season 4 will send this Gemstone family out on a high note. All the cast is back with some amazing guest stars. They're going out with a bang, guys. Take a look at the trailer.
Take the stress away by checking into one of our luxury prayer pods.
With prayer pods, the Gemstones are bringing you their love and message everywhere you are.
Prayer pods are the future of worship.
Cozy.
Here we go now. Welcome the Gemstone family with Eli himself.
I literally had to go down to Florida and drag him back here.
Open up the sky.
We are living the dream, kid.
You know I'm standing at the station.
When you this age, you got to get it where you can get it. Am I right?
Am I supposed to live the rest of my life in mourning?
Yes.
There's a war going on against Christianity in this country.
We never turn our back on family. That is our Gemstone commitment to you.
I do love this show, and by the way, Meghan Mullally is guest starring this season, and I adore her. She can do no wrong, so I just love her. The characters are back. They're bigger and just crazier than ever. Judy Gemstone is my favorite. Edie Patterson plays her, and she is just one of my favorite character actresses of all time. There's 9 episodes in this final season, and it starts this Sunday through May 4th on HBO, so check that out. Okay, I do want to move on to a show that I wasn't going to review, but I had to watch it, and I did, and I can't not talk about this. Yesterday, With Love, Meghan. Maddie's already laughing. It dropped on Netflix. So I have so much to say about this. We got to get to it. But ahead of the release yesterday, they had also released a sneak peek at one of her projects. So take a look.
You see where our rainbow is coming together here? And you don't have to do a big platter of this. You could do this with one small row for your kids for breakfast, genuinely, and it makes the morning a lot more fun. But can I just show you if you just made one? Just a,
Please, yes.
Just a little morning plate. There's a real delight in being able to be a present parent. And it's a luxury sometimes because we all have to work. We all have a lot of stuff to do, but when you can take a minute to just...
Saturday morning.
Yeah. We could do a little dollop of yogurt as our clouds. Flour sprinkles, if we must. It doesn't need to be big for a party. It's how you incorporate these practices every day. Look at what we made.
Oh, guys, I don't want to be negative, so I'm going to try to spin it in a positive way. Here's the first positive I'll give it. In this first episode, she admits she's not in her house, okay? We all knew this going into it. That's not her house. Her mansion is down the street. Here's what I don't understand. I guess they have a guest house, too, because they use 2 kitchens at the mansion. One is another place, but there's a big kitchen. So they do projects in both. I can't figure out. However, when they show the exterior of this house, it looks like a teeny tiny country cottage in Kansas, like something you'd see on a farm. And I'm like, where's the mega mansion? Because I know I saw exterior photos of the mega mansion. So I'm like, anyway, so it's deceiving from the exterior shots of where they're actually shooting. Okay, on another note, her first guest is her first makeup artist, and he comes over. Let me just say this, he's the makeup artist. He's paid to be there. Do you think he's gonna say anything? It looked like he was scared to death to even say the wrong thing. Like he would say something and he'd look at her like, was that okay? Was that okay? Should I have said that? Is that, like, he was, and he constantly praised her, like, Meghan, you're so real. You're just, I was like, well, yeah. Okay, that moving on, these projects did not seem innovative to me or fresh. It looks like she was kind of, or her team was repurposing old Pinterest projects from like 18 years ago. I'm just saying, not trying to be negative. And then Mindy Kaling, who I love, came on the show. Mindy Kaling comes on and asks about her look, and then she lists her Zara pants and her designer clothes she was wearing on top. Do friends do that in their kitchen? And then Mindy Kaling said, oh, Meghan Markle, blah, 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 and she corrected her and said, Mindy, it's Sussex now. I had the last name of my children, which I've always dreamed of being a family and having the last name, which is not even true because the kid's last name is Mountbatten Windsor, after Prince Philip and Queen Elizabeth, because Prince Philip's surname, last name, is Mountbatten. So the kids are Lilibet and Archie Mountbatten Windsor, not Sussex. But she said that, and she corrected Mindy Kaling in this kitchen. I was like, I will just say this. It's kind of fun to watch because it's pretentious, and you're like, wow, I don't live like this. Super pretentious. There's 8 episodes. Watch at your own risk. Watch with like a glass of wine. It'll be more fun. All right, don't go anywhere. More fun coming up after this.